In the Snipping Tool window, click the New arrow, and then click Full Screen Snip. On the Snipping Tool toolbar, click Save Snip. In the Save As dialog box, in the Pictures folder, with the existing file name selected, type Windows_Desktop and then click Save. In the Content pane, click the folder named Assignments. Type Win10 Projects and press Enter.
Got up, I went to the gym. No.
Right-click the W10_schedule file, and from the shortcut menu, click Properties. Click the Details tab. Point to the Value column to the right of Tags. Click OK. On the Home tab, in the New group, click New Folder. Type Media_Files and press Enter. In the navigation pane of File Explorer, below Local Disk C, click Win10 Projects. With the Win10 Projects folder selected, right-click the CIS 110 course folder in the Content pane, and from the Shortcut menu, click Delete. In File Explorer, with the Win10 Projects folder selected, right-click the resume.docx document in the Content pane, and from the Shortcut menu, click Delete. In the navigation pane of File Explorer, below Win10 Projects, click Media_Files. Click the W10_P1_video.mp4 file, press and hold Ctrl, and then click the W10_P1_thumbnail.png file. Release Ctrl. Right-click the W10_P1_video.mp4 file, point to Send to, and then click Compressed Zipped Folder. Click the W10_P1_video.mp4 file, press and hold Ctrl, and then click the W10_P1_thumbnail.png file. Release Ctrl. Right-click the W10_P1_video.mp4 file, point to Send to, and then click Compressed Zipped Folder. With the default compressed file name selected, type Video and press Enter. In File Explorer, right-click the video.zip folder, and from the Shortcut menu, click Extract All. In the Extract Compressed Zipped Folders dialog box, click to deselect the Show Extracted Files When Complete checkbox. Click Extract.
In the Windows 10 desktop, click the Start button. From the Start menu, scroll to and click Word. Click Blank Document. Click the Insert tab. In the text group, click the Object button arrow, and then click Text from File. In the Insert File dialog box, double-click the W01 H1 Camps file. Click after the question mark in the sentence ending "in finest" and press Enter. Click after Creek! Press Enter. Type Explore Nature and then press Enter. The remaining text will autocomplete. right-click Native. Select Native from the shortcut menu. Click and drag to select Immersed. Click the References tab. In the Research group, click Smart Lookup. Click Close to close the Smart Lookup pane. Click the File tab. Click Options. Click Save. Click the Auto Recover Spin Up arrow. Click the spin. Click the spin. Click OK. Click Customize Quick Access Toolbar, which is at the immediate right of the Quick Access toolbar. Click the Review tab. In the Proofing group, right-click Spelling and Grammar, and then click Add to Quick Access Toolbar. Right-click Print Preview and Print on the Quick Access toolbar. On the Insert tab, in the Header and Footer group, click Footer, and then click Edit Footer. Type U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service. Do not type a period.
To align header text at the right margin on the same line as existing text, choose from selections in the Position group on the Header and Footer Tools Design tab. You can insert fields such as the file name. Change page orientation, insert a watermark, insert a symbol, and review the document for overall appearance and attractive page flow. A header or footer can identify a document by such items as file name, author, or organization. By incorporating text in a footer, you can identify this document as a publication of the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service. In addition, you can include the file name or other identifying information. The footer area. To align header text at the right margin on the same line as existing text, choose from selections in the Position group on the header. header or footer can identify a document by such items as file name, author, or organization. By incorporating text in a footer, you can identify this document as a publication of the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service. In addition, you can include the file name or other identifying information in the footer area. To align header text at the right margin, on the same line as existing text, choose from selections in the Position group on the Header and Footer Tools Design tab. You can insert fields such as the file name in a header or footer line. The body of the document. You edit the document by adding a sentence to align header text at the right margin, on the same line as existing text, choose from selections in the Position group on the Header and Footer Tools Design tab. You can insert fields
Click after the period following "through 8th graders" in the second body paragraph. Press the spacebar. Type, "The series of wildlife camps will begin on June 15th. Make sure to include the period. Click the Layout tab. In the Page Setup group, click Margins. Click Narrow. On the Layout tab, in the Page Setup group, click Margins, and then click Custom Margin. In the Page Setup dialog box, on the Margins tab, press Tab 2 times to select the value in the left box, and then type 1. Press Tab to select the value in the right box, and then type 1. Click OK. Click and drag to select the second body paragraph, beginning with Swan Creek National Wildlife Refuge. Press Delete. Click and drag to select the single-line paragraphs near the end of the document, beginning with Explore Nature and ending with Enjoy Relaxing Days at the Refuge. Click the Layout tab. In the Page Setup group, click Orientation, and then click Landscape. Click the View tab. In the Zoom group, click One Page. Click the Layout tab. In the Page Setup group, click Orientation, and then click the View tab. In the Zoom group, click 100%. Double-click in the footer area. Drag to select both footer entries. Press Delete. Click the Design tab. In the Page Background group, click Watermark. In the Printed Watermark, click after the word June and before the following space on the second line of the second body paragraph. Press Delete to delete the space following the word June. Click the Insert tab. In the Symbols group, click Symbol, and then click the Special Characters tab. Click Non-Breaking Space. Click Insert. Click Close. Click after the word Stryker and before the following space. On the Insert tab, in the Symbols group, click Symbol, and then with the insertion point at the beginning of the document, press Ctrl-Enter. Click at the beginning of the document. Type Director. The text will autocomplete. On page 1, right-click in the footer area, and then click on the Header and Footer Tools Design tab. In the Options group, select the Different First Page checkbox. Click the View tab. In the Zoom group, click Zoom. Select the value in the percent box and type 120. Click OK. In the Zoom group, press Ctrl Home, and then click the File tab. Click Print. Click Back to return to Print Layout view. Click the File tab. With Info selected, click Check for Issues, and then click Inspect Document. Leave all items selected and then click Inspect. Click Remove All beside Document Properties and Personal Information. Click Close. Click the Back button. Click the File tab, and then click Info. On the Info page, click Properties, and then click Advanced Properties. Click in the Comments box and type Summer Camp Information. Click the File tab. With the Info page displayed, click Convert. Click OK. Click and drag to select the text in the first body paragraph, beginning with "If you enjoy taking digital pictures," and ending with "When taking pictures, colon." On the Home tab, in the Paragraph group, click Line and Paragraph Spacing, and then click 1.15. On the Home tab, in the Paragraph group, click Justify. Click the Layout tab. In the Paragraph group, click the After Spinbox arrow to select 6-point. The remaining formatting will autocomplete. Select the second paragraph in the document, courtesy of Philips Studio L Photography. On the Home tab, in the paragraph group, click Align Right. Click in the paragraph that begins with, "If you enjoy taking digital pictures." On the Home tab, in the paragraph group, click the Paragraph Settings dialog box launcher. In the Paragraph dialog box, on the Indents and Spacing tab, under Indentation, click the special arrow, and then click First Line. Click OK. Press Ctrl-End. Click the View tab. In the Show group, click the Ruler checkbox to select it. On the ruler, click the tab selector 2 times to display the right tab icon. Click the 5.5-inch mark on the horizontal ruler. Click the Home tab. On the Home tab, in the Paragraph group, click the Paragraph Settings dialog box launcher. In the Paragraph dialog box, click Tabs. In the Tabs dialog box, in the Tab Stop Position box, click 5.5 inches. Under Leader, click 2. Click OK. Press Tab. Type Monday, space, hyphen, space, Friday, and press Tab. Type 9:00, space, hyphen, space, 4:00, and press Enter. Press Tab. Type Saturday and press Tab. Type 9:00, space, hyphen, space, 2:00, and press Enter. Press Tab. Type Closed Sunday. Select the 3 paragraphs at the end of the document, beginning with Monday through Friday and ending with Closed Sunday. On the Home tab, in the Paragraph group, click the Borders arrow, and then click Borders and Shading. In the Borders and Shading dialog box, on the Borders tab, in the Settings section, click Shadow. In the Style section, select Down and click Double Underline. Click OK. On the Home tab, in the Paragraph group, click the Shading arrow, and then click Blue, Accent 1. On the Home tab, in the Paragraph, drag to select the 5 bolded paragraphs, beginning with Compose with Care and ending with Be Bold. Drag to select the 5 bolded paragraphs. Scroll to the Depth of Field section and drag to select 4 paragraphs, beginning with aperture/f-stop and ending with point of view.
Yes, let's go.
Scroll to the Depth of Field section and drag. Click the Design tab. In the Document Formatting group, click Themes, and then click Organic. In the Document Formatting group, click Colors, and then click Violet 2. Drag to select text, beginning with Courtesy of Philips Studio L Photography, and ending with When taking pictures, : In the Page Setup group, click Columns, and then click 2.
Do that. I hate when they do that.
Drag to select text, beginning with Courtesy of. In the Page Setup group, press Ctrl Home. With the insertion point in the first paragraph of the document, in the Paragraph group, click Center. Click in the first body paragraph, beginning with If you enjoy taking digital pictures. On the ruler, drag the first line indent marker to the left margin. Drag to select the heading Lens. On the Home tab, in the Styles group, click Heading 1. With the heading Lens selected, on the Home tab, in the Styles group, click the Styles dialog box launcher. With the heading in the Modify Style dialog box, click Format, and then click Font. In the Font dialog box, click the Underline Style arrow, and then click the second underline, which is double. Click OK. In the Modify Style dialog, click Close to close the style. Click before the depth of field heading. Click the Insert tab. In the Illustrations group, click Pictures. In the Insert Picture dialog box, double-click W02H3 Kayak. With the picture selected, on the Picture Tools Format tab, in the Size group, select the value in the Shape Width box. Press Enter. To the right of the picture, click Layout Options, and then click Square. Click Close to close Layout Options.
Yeah.
With the picture selected, on the Picture Tools Format tab, in the Picture Styles group, click More, and then click Soft Edge Rectangle Picture Style, which is in the second row, first column. With the picture selected, on the Picture Tools Format tab, in the Adjust group, click Corrections, and then click Brightness 0% Normal, Contrast plus 20%, which is in the fourth. Select the text Basics of Photography on page 1. Click the Insert tab. In the text group, click Word Art, and then click Fill, Plum, Accent Color 1, Shadow, which is. Select the text Basics of Photography. Click the Insert tab. In the text group, click Word. To the right of the word art, click Layout Options. Click Close. Press Enter. With the insertion point at the end of the document, click the Insert tab. In the Tables group, click the Table button, then in the Insert Table grid, in row 4, click the square 2. Click just outside of the left border of row 1 of Table 1 to select it. On the Position the mouse pointer on the border between the first and second columns of Table 1. drag to the left to change the column width to approximately 1 inch. Click. Position the mouse pointer on the border between the first and drag to select row 2 and all remaining rows below it in Table 1. On the Table Tools Layout tab, in the Cell Size group, in the Table Row Height box, use the spin box arrow to change the height to 0.3 inches. Position the mouse pointer just inside the left edge of the third row of Table 1, containing 487, and click and drag down to select all remaining values in the first column. On the Table Tools Layout tab, in the Merge group, click Split Cells. In the Split Cells dialog box, ensure that 2 displays in the number of columns and 5 displays in the number of rows. Click to deselect the merged cells before. Click OK. Click and drag to select the cells containing numbers in the rightmost column of Table 1. On the Table Tools Layout tab, in the Alignment group, click Align Top Right. Click and drag to select Row 2 in Table 2. On the Layout tab, in the Alignment group, click Align Center. Click in the top left cell of Table 1. Click in the Table Styles group. Click in the top in the Table Styles group. Click
Yeah, stop lying.
click in the Table Styles group.
I did. I should be getting stupid sometimes, bro. I swear I do.
Click the Table Tools Layout tab. In the Table group, click Properties. In the Table Properties dialog box, click Center. Click OK. Click the Table Tools Layout. In the Table group, in the Table Properties, click OK.
Hello, babe. What?
Click in the cell immediately below the last economic impact number. In the Formula dialog box, click the Number Format arrow, and then click #, comma, click OK. In the second to last row in the table, select the value 348,999,342 and type 338,999,342. right-click the total in the last cell in the last row. Drag to select the text on page 6, beginning with Description and ending with 178 jobs. Click the Insert tab. In the Tables group, click Table, and then click in the Convert Text to Table. Click before the blank paragraph. Click Edit Recipient List in the Start Mail Merge pane. Click Sort in the Refine Recipient List area. In the Filter and Sort dialog box, click the Sort By arrow, scroll down, and click City. Click the Then By arrow, click OK. In the Mail Merge, press Ctrl-A. On the Home tab, in the Paragraph group, click the Paragraph dialog box launcher. In the Paragraph dialog box, on the Indents and Spacing tab, select the value in the Before box and then type 0. Select the value in the After box and then type 0. Click OK. Position the insertion point after the ending quotation mark and before the ending period in the second sentence of the first body paragraph, ending in straying about out of door. Click the References tab. On the References tab, in the Citations and Bibliography group, click Insert Citation, and then in the Create Source dialog box, click the Type of Source arrow, and then click Book section. In the Create Source dialog box, click in the fields, and then type Jewett, Sarah Orne in the author field, a white heron in the title field, and the American. In the Create Source dialog box, click in the fields, and then type 2009 in the year field, 531-537 in the pages field, New York in the city field, and McGraw-Hill in the publisher field. Click OK. Position the insertion point after the words "Sylvia's conviction holds firm" and before the period in the first body paragraph on page 1. On the References tab, in the
What? What?
click the Jewett citation displayed after the words "straying about out of doors." Click the Citation Options arrow and click Edit Citation. In the Edit Citation dialog box, with the Pages value selected, type 500. Click OK. Click in the Jewett citation displayed after the words "Sylvia's conviction holds firm" and before the period. In the Edit Citation dialog, click OK. Right-click the Mailings tab, and then from the shortcut under Main Tabs, click the Mailings checkbox to clear it. Click OK. Click the File tab. Click Options. Click Customize. On the list, click Review. Click Rename. In the Display Name box, type Review Document. Click OK. Press Ctrl A. On the Home tab, in the Font group, click the Font arrow, and then click Times New Roman. In the Font group, click the Font Size arrow, and then click 12. Drag to select 5 paragraphs, beginning with Compose with Care and ending with Be Bold. In the Font dialog box, on the Font tab, under Font Style, click Bold. Under Effects, click the small caps. Click OK. Press Ctrl End. Drag to select the last paragraph. Click Fill. Click the Design tab. In the Document Formatting group, select the second paragraph, courtesy of Philips Studio L Photography. Right-click the selected text, and on the mini toolbar, click the font color arrow, and then click Plum. Scroll to the bottom of page 2. Select the first bulleted paragraph, aperture/f-stop. In the paragraph group, click the bullets arrow, and then click Define New Bullet. In the Define New Bullet dialog box, in the Font dialog box, click OK. In the Define New Bullet dialog, with the insertion point in the first bulleted paragraph, aperture/f-stop, on the Home tab, in the Styles group, click the Styles dialog box launcher. In the Styles pane, click New Style. In the Create New Style from Formatting dialog box, type Bullet Paragraph in the name box. Click OK. Select the 3 bulleted paragraphs below aperture/f-stop In the Styles pane, click Bullet Paragraph. In the Style pane, click Close. Drag to select rows 3 through 7 in Table 1. On the Table Tools Layout tab, in the Data group, click Sort. Click the Sort By arrow and click Column 4. Click the Descending option beside the first sort category. Click OK.
Bro, see?
Drag to select rows 3 through 7 in Table 1. Click the Descending. Click
You did now. I just did that, right?
Drag to select rows 3 through 7 in Table 1. On the Table Tools Layout, drag to select rows 3 through 5 in Table 2. On the Table Tools Layout tab, in the Data group, click Sort. In the Sort dialog box, with Column 1 selected, click the Ascending option. Click OK. Drag to select the first 2 rows of Table 2. On the table, Click the Table Select indicator beside Table 2. In the Borders group, click the Borders arrow. Click and drag to select Row 1 in Table 2. On the Table Tools Design tab, in the Table Styles group, click the Shading arrow, and then click More Colors. In the Colors dialog box, click to the right of the existing value in the red box, click to the right of the existing value in the green box, press backspace to remove the existing text, and type 239. Click to the right of the existing text in the blue. Click OK. Click anywhere in Table 1, and then click the References. In the Captions group, type a colon, press the spacebar, and then type Economic Impact by Industry. Click the position arrow, and then click below selected item. Click OK. Click the Home tab. In the Paragraph group, click Increase Indent. In the Paragraph group, click Increase Indent again. Click anywhere. In the caption, type a colon, press the spacebar, and then type Economic Impact by Industry. Click the position arrow, and then click the Home tab. In the paragraph group,
Shit, I do all this shit, man.
click the Mailing. In the Start Mail Merge group, on the Mailings tab, in the Select Data, click Open. Click Click Edit Recipient List in the Start Mail Merge group. Select the W03H3Trustees.XLSX data source and click in the Edit Data Source dialog box, click New Entry. In the New Record line, in the title field, type M.R. period. Press Tab. Type Robert, and then press Tab. Type Cobb, and then press Tab. Type Tremont Insurance, and then press Tab. Type RT period space 19. Press Tab. Type Navarre, and then press Tab. Type N, E. Type 68811. Click OK. Click OK.
Homework.
Why?
Yep. There you go. Say what? What it say? What? Here's because
In the Edit Data Source dialog box, click Click after 2021 in the first line of the document. Press Enter twice. On the Mailings tab, in the Write and Insert Fields group, click Address Block. Click OK to insert the Select the address block from the recipient name through the line on the Home tab. Click the spin down arrow beside spacing app. Click OK. Select the address block from the recipient name through the line preceding the city and state. Position the insertion point at the end of the document, and then press Ctrl-Enter. On the References tab, in the Citations and Bibliography group, click Work. On the Home tab, in the Editing group, click Find. In the navigation pane, type 200 million. Click after the period that ends the sentence in which 200 million is highlighted, and then in the navigation pane, click Close. In the footnote, type, "This statistic was obtained from the 2015 U.S. Air Transportation Log." Make sure to include the period. right-click the footnote, and from the short in the Modify Style, click OK. In the Style, with the insertion point at the beginning of the document, press Enter twice. On the References tab, in the Table of Contents group, click Table of Contents. Scroll to page 2 and then select the text Northeast Airlines in the first sentence. In the Mark Index Entry dialog, click Close. Press Ctrl End, and then press Ctrl Enter. On the References tab, in the Index group, click Insert Index. In the Index dialog box, click OK. With the insertion point at the beginning, in the Paragraph group, in the Font group, click the Font Size arrow. In the Font group, click the Font Color. With the insertion point at the beginning, in the Paragraph group, in the Font group, click the Font. In the Font group, click the type Case Study of Northeast Airlines, and then press Enter. The remaining text will autocomplete. Click the Layout tab. In the Page Setup group, in the Page Setup dialog box, click the vertical alignment arrow. Click OK. Type Case Study of Northeast Airlines, and then press Enter. The remaining text will autocomplete. Click the Layout tab. In the Page Setup dialog, click the vertical alignment arrow. Click OK. On the Review tab, in the Tracking group, click the Display for Review arrow, and then click All Markup. Click the first comment balloon on page 1, and then click the Reply to Comment button. On the Review tab, in the click the first comment balloon on page 1, and then click the type, Please check my revisions. Make sure to include the period. press Ctrl End. Press Enter. On the Review tab, in the Comments group, click New Comment. Type, "This document is ready for my group to review." Make sure to include the period. Click the File tab. Click Open. In the Open dialog box, double-click the file W04. In the message box, click after the space following date, and type June 15, space 2020. The remaining text will autocomplete. Click the File tab. Click Export. In the Publish as PDF or XPS dialog box, in the File Name box, click after the existing text, and then type Form. Click the Publish button. Click the File. Click Export. Click the Review tab. In the Tracking group, click the Home. In the Font group, click Text Highlight Color. Select the word 1 in the third sentence of the first paragraph on page 1. On the Home tab, in the Font group, click Text Highlight Color to deactivate the highlighter. On the Home tab, in the Font group, click Text Highlight Color. Select the word Facets in the second sentence of the second paragraph on page 1. On the Home tab, in the Font group, click Text Highlight Color to deactivate the Click the Review tab. In the Changes group, click the On the Review tab, in the click the File tab. Click Save As. Click OneDrive. Click the dot. Click at the top right corner of the document. In the Share pane, under Invite People, type Exploring Series at Outlook2009.com and press Tab. In the Include a Message optional box, type the following message. Please review the document. Make sure to include the period. Below the optional message, Click X in the Share pane. At the top of the document, click Edit Document, and then click Edit in Browser. Select the highlighted word on and the following space from the third sentence of the first paragraph, and then press Delete. In the same sentence, select the O in the word one and type a capital O.